is Rocky at Rocky Hikes, and tonight I'm at Stanimals. And this handsome gentleman across from me is actually the person that runs this Stanimals. And I'm going to let him introduce himself. And when I let him introduce himself, I'm going to have him give you his trail name and how he received his trail name.
Hi, my name's Pilgrim. I hiked the trail last year, and I got my trail name because my hiker tag was number 1620. 1620 is the year the Mayflower came, and the Mayflower brought pilgrims. It brought my first two ancestors. One died the first winter. There were days on the trail I was thinking we should have sent two of us.
Okay. So, the next question I have for you is, you and I both hiked last year. It was a different scene than this year. How can you explain how much difference there is between last year and this year?
Yeah, so it's just a lot less people. But I think everyone's hike every year is different. This is far different than most, and people who do it this year, when people are talking about the trail, they'll be able to say, well, let me tell you, I hiked in 2020. But everyone's experience is different. People this year are getting less trail magic, and places are closed that used to be open. And however, they also often get shelters to themselves. They don't have to share it with 20 of their closest friends. And so it's a far different experience.
Okay, so since you hiked 2019 and you are a thru hiker, if you were going to tell somebody that's going to hike in the future, what is the best advice that you could give a thru hiker from 2021 on?
I think the best advice I got is that you're hiking the Appalachian Trail, you're not going to Antarctica. And you're gonna get stuff, and you're gonna start with stuff. Some of it you're gonna like, some of it you're not gonna like. You're gonna need more stuff, you're gonna have too much stuff. And every week, more or less, you'll have a chance to get the right stuff for your trip. That advice took all the pressure off. Because I hadn't backpacked for 30 years before I headed out on the adventure of a lifetime last year. And that just really drove it home that, yep, you don't have to get it perfect. You just have to do your best.
Okay. So now, I'm not a huge advocate about press for different places, but there have been a few places along my way, Angel's Rest and now Stanimals, that I would highly recommend. Why would you highly recommend Stanimals?
I think we're perfect for people who come into town and want to relax. We try and make it kind of like your home, and realizing it's your vacation when you're in off of the trail. So we're not a big party place, but people come here and have a few drinks and enjoy themselves. But it's really more about being able to unwind and relax and wash 18 coats of trail off of you, and so that when you go back on the trail, both your phone batteries and your personal batteries are recharged and ready for the next leg of the trip.
And so now you guys have Stanimals here, but where else is Stanimals?
The main Stanimals is up in Waynesboro, which is a perfect space. It's about 5.5 days. Some people a little less, some people a little more, and it's right at the door of Shenandoah, so it's the perfect stepping off point for that leg.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, on a 1 to 10, how would you have rated Stanimals last year as a thru hiker?
Yeah, maybe a 9. I don't know. It was good. I stayed at the one here in Glasgow and the one up in Waynesboro, and they treat you right. The guy who owns them is a thru hiker and knows the hiking community.
Perfect. All right, y'all. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we cut it off?
That's it.
All right.
If you're on the trail, have the adventure of a lifetime.
Amen. All right, y'all. I hope you have a blessed day and hike on. Bye-bye.